Good morning and welcome to the Morning Sprint. My name is Brittany Weir and I'll be bringing you some of the top stories of the day. If you have any questions or comments, always put those in that comment section below as I go through these stories. We're going to start today with a story out of Lynchburg, and in particular starting with Lynchburg schools. And so school leaders in Lynchburg have some tough decisions to make as some schools are at risk of shutting down. It has to do with the declining enrollment and having too many buildings. So for example, Lynchburg has 11 elementary schools. Roanoke has 16 with twice the number of students. So the average age of a school in Lynchburg is 63 years, while the Department of Education suggests major renovations every 50 years. So it would be cheaper to build new. Well, either way, it will require schools closing and consolidating, most of which are in the same part of town.
I'm hoping as we get your expertise, not leave those, socially, economically deprived students behind, closing all those schools and moving them.
And school leaders are expected to speak more about this next month. And again, this is a story we will continue to follow closely and just keep you updated for that school situation there in Lynchburg. All right, and then another big story that is coming out of Virginia Tech. We are learning new details in the case of the former Virginia Tech football player charged in the death of a Blacksburg man. So Isamume Tute is accused in the fatal beating of a man who he matched with on Tinder. And federal warrants investigations a possible hate crime show federal agents searched the phones of three confidants. Now, 10 News is not naming them because they are not charged in this case, but as we reported, Tute is accused of killing Jerry Smith, a man who he mistook for a woman. And police say when Tute made the discovery, he beat Smith to death. And again, this is a big story coming out of our area and another one that we will continue to follow closely. We have the full details on this story for you on our website at WSLS.com. And now to some good news for children at Carilion. Well, there is a new wall you're going to want to take a look at. Look at this video. So Carilion Children's Tanglewood Center is working to give patients a more enjoyable visit to the doctor. Right there, look at that cool just wall of those butterflies there. So instead of reading a magazine or playing with toys, they now have an interactive butterfly wall in their waiting room. So children can design their own butterfly to release into the display, and then the technology has been used at museums and sports complexes across the country. So the display changes to match the seasons, and the interactive exhibit is the first of its kind in our region, and it's paid for by donations to Carilion Clinic Foundation. And I just think this is so cool. Look at that, being able to design your own butterfly and watch it fly around. Such a better way to wait for the doctor to be ready for you than just sitting there reading a magazine. Again, I posted on my social media about this. I wish I had this in my doctor's office. I think that would be so much fun. I know it's great for the children, but also the adults. We want something like that too. What do you think about this? What are your thoughts on this new cool butterfly wall that they've got there at Carilion? But then speaking of more good news, if you tuned in this morning, there is a fun adventure that is opening this weekend at Explore Park for the season. It is their Treetop Quest. And that is me up there trying it out yesterday. So this is a high ropes course and zip lines all through Explore Park. And that is Jenna Zipton right there doing it. She's very brave. But this is a lot of fun that you can have. I'm afraid of heights, and I was still able to conquer my fear there and do it. So Treetop Quest is a family adventure for ages 4 and up with challenging aerial obstacles, guaranteed to provide a thrill. So you can soar through the forest on a Tarzan swing. There's cargo nets there. You can balance on the tight ropes. You can fly through the zip lines. Just so much to offer there. So the spring season opens this weekend, and so it'll only be for the weekend. But then once the summer hits, it will be open on weekdays and weekends. I believe it is from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We have the full details again for you on our website about that, fun adventure that you can have there. Also, as Jen and I were out there having a lot of fun, there were a lot of bloopers, and so I will be posting a blooper reel soon to my Facebook from that, but it was a lot of fun. So if you want to get on out there, again, that opens this weekend. I'm going to take a look at some of the comments. Is this something that you would try? Would you do it? Are you scared of heights? Or are you like, no, I'm going to stay on the ground and watch my friends and family do it, and I'll take the pictures. So let us know. I'm going to take a look at some of the comments here if we have any coming in. Karen from Blacksburg says hello. Good morning, Karen. Thank you so much for tuning in. And she says, how did you keep your hair looking great in all this rain? Well, Thank you so much for the compliment, but I do get into work really early in the morning, and so it was not raining when I came into work this morning, so I didn't have to tackle the rain yet, but I am going out on a shoot in a little bit, and I am considering the rain there, so I'm going to have to throw my hair up in a ponytail to get out there, but that is a good point. We do have severe weather coming our way, so make sure to stick with us. You can get your updates on our website at WSLS.com and our app as well. Any updates that you need to know or that need to be aware of, those push alerts will go right out to you, but we will be keeping a close eye on the weather there. Just checking, no more comments coming in at the moment, but thank you guys so much for tuning in this morning. I always appreciate those comments as they come in, so thank you for writing those in. But again, any questions, any further comments you guys have on these stories, you can find those full articles on our website. And if you have any story ideas, please send them our way. But again, try to stay dry out there today. Again, we'll be keeping a close eye on that weather. If you have any weather videos or pictures, please always send them our way too. We're always looking for those too. Our weather team really appreciates that. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and make sure to tune right back in tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.